Welcome back to another episode of an inside look at the people who serve you. Today, we will be getting to know two fast food workers, Owen Tracy and Gabriel Lopez.
My name is Owen Tracy, and I like defacing public property.
But don't let them fool you. Owen and Gabe are not friends.
My name is Gabriel Lopez. I go by Wawa, Mini Lopez, Wallace, and I'm Italian.
Sitting down with them today, I got to understand their relationship. Those people you see behind the counter do not always get along. In fact, we got to ask Owen and Gabe why and how they deal with each other.
I started working here, I was abducted by the CEO, and I still don't know what country I'm in or where I am exactly, but I haven't seen my family in 2 years. My coworkers, most of my coworkers are great, but there's just one guy, Gabe, who I just really don't get along with very well. He's kind of tall, and that just angers me, and I don't like it when he looks at me or stares at me at all. He also has like a very quick temper, and it doesn't really mesh well with my personality. And I actually hated him from the moment that I saw him, and it made working together extremely difficult and almost impossible. There was actually one instance where he didn't like how I put 2 cherries on a milkshake, so he just took out his utility knife and stabbed me between the ribs, and I didn't appreciate that very much. Typically, I overcome these differences and obstacles by running away and hiding from him as much as I can.
But remember, there are always two sides of the story.
I was broke and poor and needed money. Most of my coworkers are fine. Owen, hate him. He's just an awful person. My burning hatred for him is immense, mostly because he's not Italian. And one time he put 2 cherries on a shake. It was horrible. So the way I dealt with it was taking my utility knife and stabbing him between the ribs. And that's really how I deal with this stuff. It's quite difficult to work with him.
I love these flowers.
Thankfully, we were also able to talk to some of their coworkers.
The flower, without asking for consent.
Yeah.
What is it like to work with Gabe and Owen? There's a lot of tension. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Whenever they're both slightly near each other, everybody else just is kind of waiting for something to happen.
Working with someone who angers you can be difficult, and in Gabe and Owen's case, people seem to have to walk on eggshells around them. Some coworkers even take sides. The lesson here? Be nice to those who serve you. You might not know what or who they deal with. Oh, and if you ever get 2 cherries on a milkshake, don't complain. Just accept it and move on.